All right, sounds good. See you back in a few, Matt. Well, caring for our kids tonight, we are talking about asthma. It keeps more kids home from school than any other illness. And here with the warning signs and how to try to keep your child healthy is Dr. Katie Stordahl from Children's Hospital. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Let's get right to it. How serious of a problem is this with our children?
It's the most common chronic medical illness that children have, and it affects about 25 million Americans. That's including children and adults. So it's a very common illness.
A lot of people hear the word asthma. They think they understand what it is, but explain what it truly is to people watching at home.
Asthma is most easily diagnosed by wheezing, either in children or adults. And the reason that people wheeze is because their airways become constricted or they swell down. And when that happens, the air can't move naturally the way it normally would. We can treat that with albuterol and other medications. But one of the most common things that we see is that asthma takes many months to diagnose for most children.
A lot of people go, like you said, months. It can often be misdiagnosed or assumed to be a cold or something like that. So besides that wheezing sound, what are the other warning signs for parents?
Colds that linger, coughing, especially at night. Some children never wheeze. They cough only at night, and it's usually a dry cough, so you don't hear that there's phlegm in the cough. Other things may be that they say their chest hurts after they exercise or after PE, or they seem shorter of breath than other children their age.
Let's talk about the triggers then, because you said exercise was a trigger. I understand also a change in weather can actually bring on some asthma symptoms.
Changes in weather are one of the most common reasons that we see children come into the ER wheezing with their asthma. Other common triggers are allergens, and so most people are able to figure out what their allergy triggers are if they see an allergist doctor and have testing. Smoking, either cigarette smoking or smoke from campfires or fires in a home, are another common trigger.
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't know about that one. We do a lot of camping in our house. As I told you, my daughter has asthma. One of the things I was happy to hear, though, is this is something that you can live with and not have restrictions in some cases. A lot of parents think that this means my child can never play sports. That's not the case.
That's not the case at all. In fact, there are many Olympic level athletes who have asthma. 1 in 6 is what I've read before from the International Olympic Committee. So as long as the asthma is well controlled and we have medications that can do that, people can do almost anything that they want to do.
Good to hear and valuable information. Dr. Stordahl, thank you so much for coming in. All right, everyone, if you have a question about your child's health, of course, email Lori Tucker at ltucker@wate.com, and be sure to tune in every Thursday right here on 6 News at 5:30 to see if we use one of your questions on the air.